Hey, all you amazing people. Well, got a bug on me. Well, I'm going to tell you, this is a pain in the butt. It wasn't that hard. It's just that I installed some rails. And it's because I'm kind of OCD. Every measurement had to be perfect, and I was just over the top on it. Everything had to be equal. Like I used a lot of different kind of rulers to make sure, double check, triple check, because I want the front facade to look really, really nice. So I got this one done. Basically, what I did is just put a 2x4 at the bottom, so it sat on the 2x4, and it was a straight 2x4. And then I marked and measured the two top and bottom rails, checked for crown, then installed the iron rods, and then double checked. Then I had to make sure, find the middle of each post. But it turned out okay. I think Kimmy's gonna like it. Next stage is doing this one, this one. Well, I'm not doing this one because this is where my front steps are gonna go. That one, and that one. And then the two ends. Well, part of this end here, because the steps are going to stay there and just a railing to go up and down. There will be big steps here and railings, and just a 6x6 post on by the corner there. You can see the 6x6 post here is the same size post as these, so it'll look very good when I'm done. So I'll put that at the end and then run an 8-footer across there, and that should like make it look really nice. But I just figured I'd show you guys. It's a really damp and dismal day, and uh, it's constantly like misting. And then it rains a little bit, but just not big rain, but just like a little bit of a. It just mists and mists. But I'm doing some work. I figure I got the interior. I'm still doing the interior of the house, but because I ran down my batteries to about 30%, I could run them down to 10%. But when you run them down to 10%, it literally takes hours for it to charge back up, and I don't want to. I just stopped at 30, shut everything down. So now everything the generator is putting in is going to the batteries. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. There it is from up here. It doesn't look too bad. Um, I'm sure I didn't have to go over the top and waste about an hour double checking, triple checking, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, because this is our forever home, and I don't particularly want to do haphazard jobs in a place that, because it's going to drive me nuts, because I'm going to see it, I'm going to constantly be on it, and so I might as well do it once, leave it alone. So next stage is over here. Yeah, we're gonna do another one and just go back into the house here. Oh my goodness, I'm kind of tired, man. Oh, working too much. Got up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So here I'm clearing this area here. Um, Once this is cleared, this area right here, then there's a few areas I have to sand underneath it. But what I'm doing right now is, today I started doing the perimeter, about a foot out of the perimeter with my orbital sander. And then that way, when I get the machine to sand the floors and then seal the floors, the machine can't go that close to the wall. So yeah, I have to do another thing. But here's where I am here, and here, this is all sanded and ready for. So what I'm gonna do to take a jump on it, because I have the propane people come in and they have to hook up the stove and the dryer, and I'm bringing them up. So I'm gonna seal that area with 2 coats for the dryer. So I'm gonna sand it, seal it, put 2 coats on tomorrow, and just around where the dryer is sitting. And then all this stuff is going downstairs. I store a lot of my like drywall stuff, so, and I label everything so I know where everything is. Store it downstairs so I have more room. So by the time you look at this the next time, it'll be completely empty because actually I'm stocking those there to take down now. And then all this stuff here, this is the wood I'm going to be using for the toilet, which is a job tomorrow. Pulling the toilet out. And as you can see here, I'm just getting ready to yank the toilet. And I'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to give it a good clean up because it's full of dust. And pull the toilet, hardwood the toilet, 2 coats of the sealant on it. And then back here, I gotta move this vanity over to the middle, sand down back here, 2 coats of sealant underneath that and put it back in place. But the next time I put it back in place, the hole should be drilled, so it'll be right up against the wall. I am not leaving it there because I still have to sand the wall, but when we're doing the sanding and stuff like that, I want to be able to get to everything. So a lot of different things going on in the old homestead here, and this room just has to be vacuumed now, and a couple of things dumped. I think I'm going to start a fire because I don't know about you guys, but when it rains, it goes right into my bones and I feel everything. So I think I might just start a fire because it's dry heat and it warms me up and I stop shivering. It's the dampness that gets me. I get it even back in my other house. Like when it rains outside, it's horrible for me. Like I got arthritis, just drives me nuts. But anyhow, just so you guys know, this is where we're at right now. I'll keep you updated, and as I always say, have an amazing month, amazing week, and amazing life. Take care, guys.